Hello everyone, my name is Ashton and welcome back to my cozy corner of YouTube. In this video I'll be adding to this somewhat grody spread depending on how you think of it. But yes, this is a meat theme spread and I will be completing it using my trusty Arrtx acrylic markers. If you decide to stick around for the journey, you'll be hanging out with me as I do a voiceover Chatterbox session for the first drawing of this video, and then I will leave you with the satisfying marker sounds and cozy background music to keep you company. Timestamps will be in the description. Anyways, let's get into the drawings. Alrighty, so I have many things I wanted to chat with you all about, but I wanted to start off by saying, holy crap, y'all, thank you so much in helping me get to my secret June subscriber goal of 25 subscribers. And while it was also so surreal watching the views go up on my last long form video, because it's at over 100 views now. All of my other videos up to this point have been averaging like around 23 views. Maybe I am just witnessing the power of the purple girlies on that video, but in all seriousness, I am so happy that some of you are finding and also deciding to subscribe to this small summer project of mine. I do just want to say to my little subscriber base that I am still figuring things out and don't have a super robust YouTube filming and audio setup, so there's definitely little technical issues that will probably be loitering for at least a little while as I learn. I was really worried about posting my peach short last week, which I filmed in advance of going on a trip, and I realized that the camera focus while I was there was a bit of a nightmare, and I was super anxious about posting it, but I couldn't refilm a different short because I was away from my setup and everything. I'm just super happy to see that you all seem to like it anyways and have given me some grace with that mess up. But yeah, consider that tangent a little segue into me thanking some of my recent commenters. I am so down for any video suggestions, whether that be the actual filming or with drawing suggestions. I'm definitely not immune to art block and sometimes have a hard time coming up with what I want to do next. So if something comes to mind for y'all, totally feel free to drop a comment and I could give you a little shout out. Oh yeah, and those video filming suggestions, I will always take those into account as well. I was told to try a few more camera angles as I draw, and also to show off the spreads for longer so you all can absorb a little bit. Definitely a good suggestion because sometimes I forget you guys have not been staring at the drawings for hours like I have. The only thing I will say about the camera angles is that I will of course try my best to incorporate more, but I do only have a small allotment of time for filming. I have been waking up at around 5:30 in the morning to start my filming process because I want to have all the best sound quality for you guys before my family wakes up and before the AC turns on as things start to warm up during the day. So yeah, if I ever sound tired in the intro and in these voiceovers, that would be why. But yeah, I mention this because the more I mess around with the setup, the longer the filming time will take. At the same time though, the more I practice figuring that out and what works better, I'll get better at doing the whole process faster, so more camera angles hopefully to come as I keep learning. I think that incorporating more camera angles will also help with that camera focus issue, just because it's really hard to tell when my camera stops focusing properly on one angle, but if I have at least one of the other camera angles work out, then the whole drawing won't be at an out of focus angle at least. I don't know if I made sense at all just now, but yeah. Anyways, I feel like I should actually start talking about these drawings. I started this spread a little while back because I rarely work in monochrome palettes, and I don't know, even my color palette challenges involve many complementary colors on the total other side of the color wheel. So yeah, this is my first time exploring monochrome with these markers at the very least, and I'm really liking it. I also love how I've been able to replicate the juiciness of these slices. Another thing that came up in a comment was actually about some of my heavier themed drawings. I do often draw animals that have passed on, and even some human type, skull type things, and I know it's not everyone's cup of tea, but I do like drawing the raw and sometimes tragic things in life, and for me at least, drawing these things is a way for me to pay my respects, my way of thanking that life, I guess. And raw meat is just one of those things that a lot of us don't think twice about, and I just wanted to highlight the beauty a bit in this spread, and I hope you guys could see that vision as well. Oh yeah, I totally forgot about another suggestion in that one comment, and I'm like remembering it now that I'm like watching over this footage. It was a suggestion that I edit out the times I fidget with the marker. And what's so funny is I've totally already been editing even bigger fidgets out, if you can believe it. I really don't know why I do that spinny thing with the marker. And I know it's really unsatisfying to look at. I do plan to be more diligent with editing them out, but at the same time, I'd love to be able to look back at like not only my art progress, but my confidence progress, if that makes sense. Right now, what I show is pretty authentically me, and as I get more confident with filming my drawings, I'm sure the fidgeting will probably lessen. And yeah, it'll just be something for me personally to look back on. But believe me, we will both be looking forward to that time when I stop fidgeting. Anyways, that's enough of me chatting. I'll leave you guys with the cozy music. Thank you all for watching all the way to the end. It means so much to my little heart. Don't forget to drop a like and subscribe if you liked the vibes. I post every Wednesday and Friday with an extra short on Monday, so I'll see you next Wednesday. Bye.